Good, happy Sunday morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast. Let's get started. First up, Somersworth attempted murder suspect found dead in Berwick, Maine. Let's take a listen to this video from WMUR News 9.
Kubota's Orange Opportunity Sales event is going on now at your local Kubota dealer. Kubota's RTVX series is the best-selling diesel utility vehicle in the industry, earning their place by setting the standard for being durable and reliable under all kinds of conditions. Right now, you can get long-term financing as low as 0% APR for up to 48 months, or up to $400 in customer instant rebates on new Kubota RTVX utility vehicles.
Where best be second to none, MD.
Here we go.
Also tonight, police are investigating an attempted murder in Somersworth. The suspect in the case was found dead after a standoff with police. Good evening, I'm Charisse LeClaire. The incident started in Somersworth and ended just over the border in Berwick, Maine. And that's where we find WMUR's Tim Callery tonight. He's live with what we know about this case so far.
Well, Charisse, police say this all started last night in Somersworth, where the alleged suspect tried shooting a man before fleeing to his home here in Berwick, Maine. It was around 11:30 Friday night when Somersworth police were called to a report of shots fired at 44 Market Street. According to investigators, a man fired a gun at another man inside the building, but the person targeted was never hit. The shooter then took off. He was later identified as Jared Greenlaw of Berwick, Maine. Authorities were able to track him down at an address in town on Long Swamp Road. Police obtained arrest warrants for the 25-year-old on charges of attempted second-degree murder, attempted first-degree assault, and reckless conduct with a deadly weapon. When officers arrived at Greenlaw's house to execute those warrants, police say he barricaded himself inside the home. Yellow police tape was put up blocking off a section of Long Swamp Road, and a perimeter was created as officials tried to get Greenlaw to come out of the house. After a standoff with SWAT and several law enforcement officials, police found Greenlaw's body inside the house. The manner of death is still unknown. The Maine Medical Examiner's Office is working to determine an official cause. And now anyone with any information on this incident is asked to contact the Somersworth Police Department. Live here in Berwick, Maine, I'm Tim Callery, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that report. One person dead in multiple vehicle crash on Interstate 95. One person was dead and several others injured in a crash involving multiple vehicles on Interstate 95 in Boxford late Saturday night, according to officials at the scene. As many as 4 vehicles were involved. Authorities confirmed one person was killed and several others were hurt. The crash happened on the northbound side of the highway between exits 52 and 53. No additional information was immediately available. Paint the Town Red Gala held to benefit Maine's Red Cross services. Let's take a listen to this video from WMTW News 8.
Women's obsession with our poop? I mean, just look at the lengths they've gone to harvest this stuff.
All we know for certain is that our feces must be very valuable.
Why else would they have invented this?
And new at 11, the Red Cross hosting their Paint the Town Red Gala in Freeport tonight. The event kicked off at 6. Guests were busy mingling and dancing and taking part in both silent and live auctions. Now, this is the Red Cross's biggest fundraising event of the year. The money goes towards all of the organization's programs and services here in Maine.
Many times we're out, we're on scene, we see people during times of crisis. This is a night that everyone can just relax and enjoy.
And a familiar face there tonight, our own Mallory Brooke acting as a guest auctioneer at tonight's event.
Okay, and there you go on that report. At least 25 dead in Egyptian church bombing. A bomb exploded in a church north of Cairo that was packed with Palm Sunday worshippers, killing at least 26 people and wounding 71 others, officials said. The attack in the Nile Dalton town of Tanta was the latest in a series of assaults on Egypt's Christian monarchy, which makes up around 10% of the population and has been repeatedly targeted by Islamic extremists. It comes just weeks before Pope Francis is due to visit the Arab world's most populous country. And now let's take a look at some events happening today in New Hampshire. Winter's Farmers Market at 10 o'clock a.m. in Amherst. Senior Bingo at 12 p.m. in New Durham. The Story of a Bad Boy at 7 p.m. in Portsmouth. Mako Arts Tween Musical at 2 p.m. in Keene. And also at 4 p.m. in Keene. Easter Extravaganza at 3 p.m. in Concord. Sympathist New Hampshire presents Symphony and Darker at 3 p.m. in Lebanon. Sweetan in Devonk at 3 p.m. in Lebanon. Exhibit Caponing Universe Canticle at 11 o'clock p.m. in Peterborough. The 6th Annual Photo Fest at 2 p.m. in Bethlehem. Dover Kids Spring Consignment Sale at 9 o'clock a.m. in Dover. Second Sunday Jazz Brunch at 10 o'clock a.m. in Manchester. Article play reading Animal Out of Paper at 2 p.m. in Manchester. The Jungle Book at 7 p.m. in Portsmouth. And those are all the events happening today in New Hampshire. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday. See you back here later on today. Bye, everyone.